the way to Samaria. As Jesus leaves Judea and begins the journey back toward Galilee, John tells us something quietly important, something that could easily be overlooked if we rush ahead. He had to pass through Samaria. This is not simply a matter of geography. It is a deliberate choice, a path that avoids nothing and bypasses no one. Jesus does not take the longer route around discomfort or division. He moves straight through it. By the time he reaches the town of Sychar, the journey has taken its toll. The sun is high, the road long, and Jesus is physically tired. He stops at Jacob's well and sits down, not because he has finished the work, but because he honors the limits of his body. The disciples go on ahead to find food, and Jesus remains alone. There is no crowd, no teaching moment yet, no miracle unfolding, only dust, heat, and a deep well that has sustained generations before him. Jesus' weariness is not a weakness. It is part of the discernment. He pauses where provision has always been found, waiting without urgency, attentive rather than rushed, fully present in the moment God has placed him. Something is about to happen here, but it does not begin with action. It begins with restraint. Reflection. Discernment often begins where strength ends. Jesus does not arrive at the well energized and ready to act. He arrives tired, exposed to the heat of the day, and willing to stop. In that pause, discernment is already at work, not through analysis, but through attentiveness. For a woman who carries many roles and responsibilities, feeling torn often comes from trying to honor everything at once. Competing demands pull at the heart, and the instinct is to keep moving so nothing is missed or neglected. Jesus shows another way. He allows weariness to slow him without letting it derail him. He does not confuse exhaustion with failure or pressure with purpose. Instead, he rests at the well, trusting that God is present even in the pause. Discernment grows when you stop forcing resolution and allow space for clarity to emerge. It learns to distinguish between what feels urgent and what is truly necessary, between what drains and what restores, between what looks good and what is excellent. You are not meant to decide everything at once. You are not required to carry every tension to resolution immediately. Discernment develops as you listen, rest, and trust that God is already at work ahead of you. The well is not the destination. It is the place where discernment is strengthened.